Crystal Palace 0, Chelsea 1. Chelsea had the Statue of Liberty up front, but they still come victorious with the Moroccan king, Hakim Ziyech, getting us the winner. Thank you, Habibi. Welcome to the Kavkas View, welcome to Chat and Breeze. And Chelsea beat Crystal Palace, and you don't understand how integral this victory is. This victory, not for the title race, we're fighting for top 4. I really think we're fighting for top 4. And part of the reason why I'm so frustrated today, I'm trying to be optimistic. We've just got basically a last minute winner. But the performance all round was lackluster, lethargic, the fundamentals were missing, and we will break it down, and I won't review the game for you because you've all seen the game. We're gonna cover it in 3 segments: the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Normally I start with the good. Today we're starting with the downright ugly because you understand there's only one thing in there, and I will explain it. Then we're gonna go into the good, then we're gonna go into the bad. So we're gonna take you on a little roller coaster ride, and I'm not gonna cover the lineups. You watched the game, and if you haven't, it's something really quick. Ziyech started, Pulisic started, Havertz started, Lukaku up top, and that's all you need to know. Oh yeah, and 2 centre-backs at fullback. We are in the mud. But all I ask from you, and it goes a long way, honestly, you don't understand how far it goes. Hit the like button. 300 likes is all we need from you, and then we will progress with the video. You've done it. Thank you very much. We're moving on with the video. Oh yeah, subscribe too. The downright ugly. Alright, the downright ugly. I hate to start on such a negative point of view, but I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to be calm, but I'm going to be assertive in what I say. Romelu Lukaku's performance today was downright ugly. It was exactly what is the definition of this segment. The man had less than 13 touches in the game. 94 minutes of football, you had less than 13 touches in the game. I could have counted. I didn't need SofaScore. I didn't need any other stats machine score to tell me that. He was literally on the periphery of the game. A lot of people are going to say, Alex, we're not playing to his strengths. Mate, what strengths? The one time we fizzed the ball into him, he was offside. And he took a shot. Good save from Jack Butland. Offside goal in the second half. But his all-round play is poor. And this is what I don't understand when it comes to Romelu Lukaku. He looks like he doesn't want to press. He looks like he doesn't want to be here. He has minimal effort when it comes to jumping up in the air to header a ball. When a man of his stature, a man of his size, should be imposing himself on centre-halves, he's getting bullied by Joachim Andersen and Mark Guehi. God bless Mark Guehi, I love him. But he's 5'10". He's my height. No one my height should be able to bully Romelu Lukaku. And they've kept him quiet for 94 minutes today. No link-up play, less than 13 touches, lackluster performance. Kai Havertz yelling at you, big man, for not pressing at the end. What else do you expect? Downright ugly. You get the literally downright ugly award. Terrible performance for what's it called, Romelu Lukaku. Now that the rant is over, we're going to get into the good. The number one good thing is Hakim Ziyech. I have been a critic of Hakim Ziyech since he joined Chelsea, and part of the reason why is I wanted some consistency from the Habibi. Like, I wanted you to step up. I wanted you to perform with some sort of vim. I wanted you to show me you're a 28-year-old who is putting some consistency in this game. There's no time for you to be inconsistent. Well, big man, you've been stepping up and you're making me eat my words, and I love it, but I want this across the whole season now. I want good 15-20 games from him. And today, he was the best player on the pitch. The battle between him and Tariq Mitchell was integral to the match. Hakim had intimate moments where he was doing flicks, tricks, crossing the ball. There was one occasion where he absolutely wrapped his ball around that foot, or the foot around the ball. And I thought it was going to fly in. But then he scored a goal when Lukaku took a shot, Butland flicked it away. And when you actually deep it, Chelsea didn't deserve to win this game, but Hakim's finish was clinical. Butland should have saved it, in my opinion. Can't go through your legs from that angle. But Hakim Ziyech, man of the match for me, well done. Another good substitution from Thomas Tuchel. Usually I criticize him, right, for his subs. Today, I can't. There's nothing to criticize. Thomas Tuchel brought on 3 players with 20 minutes to go, and in my opinion, they fairly changed the game. Like, they actually had an impetus straight away from the back. The offside goal. The goal didn't count, but it was actually important to see that they came on with the instructions to fizz the ball forward a little bit quicker, because everything was a little bit lackluster. We will get on with that later on. But you could see that Ruben had no impact. Ruben really was poor. He was actually giving the ball away. He was lethargic. But Kova was good. He was covering the ground well. And Marcos Alonso got the assist. And part of the reason why he got the assist is because we actually got a fullback at fullback. Someone that can actively pick up the ball and cross it with vim and penetration with accuracy. And it was important to see that. And I want to give credit to Thomas Tuchel. I think he deserves it. One player that always gets criticised in games, especially when they're open as the game today was, is Jorginho. They always say, oh, Jorginho's not playing very well. Jorginho's not moving well. Well, transition, look at him, he's getting killed. Well, he didn't get killed today. It was absolutely fantastic in the first half. The second half, the first 15 minutes, he was actually kind of like average to poor. But the first 45 minutes in transition, he was breaking up play, wasn't allowing Zaha to get on the ball. Whenever there was a little bit of build-up in transition, get in and clamp him, absolutely break up the play, decent passing movement. But otherwise, that's the only positives I had from today's game, guys. Like, it's really frustrating. Now we're going to get into the bad. And I think I've got, what, 4 things over here in my notes? 4 things. So let's get into it. Number 1 is, how bad was Christian Pulisic? Pulisic was okay in moments. He had flashes. And this is the frustrating thing. This is what happens when a player doesn't play for a while. So I'm actually not being very critical of him. I'm being critical of the performance. And I know this isn't the best representation of the player before you all jump on. But his performance is what I'm here to criticize today. And gave the ball away. Lackluster passes. Minimal IQ in decision making. I don't know what he was doing. There were moments where I thought he was playing against us. This is a team that you normally love to play against. 5 goals in 5 games. Now make that 5 goals in 6 games. There were so many like lazy passes, lackluster runs, and just running into alleyways. Like, it's stupid. I felt robbed by his performance today. I genuinely thought he was going to be a little bit better. Yes, like I said, he hasn't played in a while. So maybe being out of position in the 10 role, but he plays there for America. So it doesn't make no sense for me. Weird. The second thing that really irritated me was the low frequency in chances. So the one thing I don't have an issue with is players missing chances, right? Okay, if you miss 6 chances, I'm starting to ask you, big man, what's going on here? But I understand strikers will miss, shooters will miss. But Chelsea can't have that notion because we don't create enough chances. In the 95 minutes that we played football today, I remember 3 chances. Hakim Ziyech's goal, half chance. Christian Pulisic's cross from Hakim Ziyech, where it landed on his feet, half chance again because he's off balance. It's a difficult skill to do. I expect better from Pulisic. Kante one-on-one, miss. Other than that, what else did we do? Like, what else did Chelsea do in 90 minutes? That's where the issue lies. We don't create chances. The passing needs to improve as well. This is another thing. And I'm not even saying just in the final third, because God bless, that definitely needs to improve. I'm talking about the back passing. Rudiger to the to Christensen to Thiago. It's long ball, pass. There's no movement. There's no tactic in how we're going to get the ball forward. There's no triangles. There's no build up and play. And I don't understand why, because this is something that existed prior to Reece and Ben getting injured. So whether the players are just unintelligent that are coming in, so they can't remember him, so Tuchel says go vibes, or whether they're just not good enough to apply it into the field. I don't know, but this passing, the slow passing ruins us and it destroys any fluidity we have. I felt bad for Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz today. Kai had a decent game, I think. Hakim had a good game today as well. But the reason I felt bad for them is because they've got Malang Sarr and Christensen playing fullback. And it's the interchanges, the link-ups, they're just not there. Like, I don't see what I'm meant to see here. I'm meant to see greatness. I'm meant to see nice little link-ups. But you can't put that on centre-backs playing at full-back and being expected to do something that's not natural to them. So that's where the issue arises. And I don't know what we're going to do against Lille. I really don't. And I know it sounds very doom and gloom considering we won the game. But what are we meant to do when we have no fullbacks? I hope Reece is back. I don't want to rush him back so he gets re-injured, but we need some sort of creativity. We need Alonso to play. Listen, I criticize Alonso, but he's better than that. Peeps, this was the Kavkas View, man. Chelsea win, and we get the 50 points and we've closed the gap on Man City to 13. We've got a game in hand. No games in hand, 13 points. So it's all about respect now and hopefully securing top 4. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will be back with more insightful chatting breeds. Peace out, I'm out.